Okay, so let's talk about willpower for a second. Yes, that thing we all wish we had more of, especially when the alarm goes off and our only iron is the will to hit snooze 17 times. It's like I wake up with the grand ambition of a Greek hero, ready to conquer the world, or at least my inbox. But somehow, by 9:03 a.m., I'm locked in an epic battle with my blanket, negotiating for just 5 more minutes. Do you ever feel like your willpower is less iron and more aluminum foil? Same. Now, according to An Iron Will by Orison Swett Marden, Chapter 1. Yes, I'm quoting a book. Look at me adulting. The real secret to success isn't luck, talent, or even having a killer playlist for your morning jog. It's training your will like it's a muscle. But let's be real. If my willpower went to the gym, it would spend most of its time at the smoothie bar, scrolling TikTok, and maybe doing a single bicep curl before calling it a day. Speaking of training, there's this story about a Greek runner, Sotiris Lues, who just casually plowed fields, then decided, you know what? I'll win the Olympic marathon today. Meanwhile, I can't even win the race against my laundry pile. His dad literally told him, only come back a victor. My mom just tells me to come back with the groceries and not forget the eggs. Same vibe, right? But here's the kicker. Louis didn't need a parade or a hype squad. He just quietly did the work. And when he won, people threw flowers, jewelry, and even a jeweled smelling bottle at him. I once got a participation ribbon for showing up to a Zoom call in a clean shirt. We all have our victories. But let's get real. Most of us don't fail because we're not smart enough or charming enough. We fail because our dogged determination is more like a sleepy golden retriever. Cute, but not exactly conquering the world. The book says, the education of the will is the object of our existence, which sounds deep, but also like something you'd find on a motivational coffee mug. Still, it's true. The real flex is doing the thing you have to do when you have to do it, even if you'd rather be, I don't know, alphabetizing your spice rack or watching videos of raccoons stealing cat food. And don't get me started on distractions. I try to focus, but my brain is like a leaky dam. Every good intention just trickles away while I Google how to focus for the 47th time. The book says to hold all our energies upon one point, but my mind is more like a disco ball, shiny, spinning, and completely unable to stay in one place. But wait, there's more. You know those people who do everything 3 times? Once in anticipation, once in actuality, and once in rumination? Yeah, that's me. I rehearse conversations in the shower, relive them in the car, then regret them at 2 a.m. Meanwhile, successful people just do the thing. Once, then move on. Imagine the free time. I could finally learn to juggle or, fold my laundry. And let's talk about grit. The book says most people can make a sudden dash, but when things get rough, they run out of steam faster than my phone battery on 3%. They depend on others for motivation. But the real winners? They're like those giant California redwoods. Quiet, steady, and impossible to knock over. Even when life's storms are basically throwing raccoons at them. So, what's the point of all this? Training your will isn't about waiting for motivation to strike like lightning. It's about showing up, doing the work, and sticking to it. Even if you're barefoot in the snow, chasing after some book like a literary Indiana Jones. True story from the book, by the way. It's about saying, I will, even when your brain says, but what if we just watched one more episode? And hey, if you've made it this far, you've already proven you have some iron in you. So, before we get to the next hilariously relatable disaster, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Because let's be honest, we all need a little more motivation, a few more laughs, And maybe a reminder that we're not alone in this circus of self-doubt and distraction. Smash that button like it's your snooze alarm. So, next time you're staring down a mountain of tasks, remember, you don't need to be a marathon champion or a redwood tree. Just do the thing once, then do the next thing. And if all else fails, at least you'll have a great story to tell and a channel full of people cheering you on. Now, go forth and unleash your inner iron will, or at least try not to trip over your laundry basket on the way.